Good evening everyone. Welcome to the 15th video on the homework portal. Okay, my name is Ratankar Rao. I teach physics in an international school in Bangalore, and my hobby is to create videos related to physics, problem solving, and try to explain concepts with the help of numericals, and keen on looking at why misconceptions occurs. Okay, so now let us move on and we share my screen. Right, this is the last video in the video series of homework portals on mechanics, and from next onwards we will be working only on the structured questions. Of course, I would like to say that these videos are very much related to the IBDP course, which all are aware, because I do teach for IBDP, and I feel since one has to pay a lot and purchase the solutions for the MCQs or structured papers or whatever it is in IBDP, so I thought, why not I make something which is useful, okay, for the sake of students. Of course, I don't deny that you have to purchase it or do not purchase it, left to you. But whatever I can do from my end, I'm just doing it. Okay, so now you can view all the other lectures. Apart from it, my interest is to look at what are the misconceptions. So that's how I started with it, because the students, my students actually, they started asking me when we solve a problem. So what are the misconceptions one can land into? And thus I started working on it. And as far as around 130 questions, 130 misconceptions have been coined and explained about why those kinds of solutions are not viable or correct or incorrect, and where will they be correct. Okay, that's what we had looked at, and all this are being documented well in this website. You can go to my website, visit my website, know more about me, look at my videos. Okay, but of course do subscribe to my channel, and the link to only the videos on the homework portal are also being here. The videos that you observe here in my website could be useful for GE Mains, Advanced, and maybe for IBDP also. But it's essentially to see to it that a single concept cannot be applied into different contexts. So there has to be a modification in the concept, and that is where those videos are aimed at. And here it is a direct textbook questions. That's it. Okay. So fine, let us, without wasting my time and your time, let me start thinking about what are the solutions for the 15th video, which had 5 MCQs, which was posted yesterday. And today, let us look for the solutions. Right. The first question reads, a variation with time t of the acceleration a of an object is shown. What is the change in velocity of the object from t equal to 0 to t equal to 6 seconds? So what you need to do is, you need to find out the area under the graph. What is the area under the graph? So here the area of this rectangle is seen to be the 1 multiplied by 2, 1 multiplied by 2, plus what is the area of this trapezoid? The area of this trapezoid will now be equal to half into perpendicular distance, or the distance between the two parallels, which is 2 units, multiplied by this length plus this length. What is this parallel side? Length of the parallel side here. See, this is 1 here, 0 here, 1 here, and here it is 3 here and 0 here, 3 here. So this should be 4 into 4. So this goes away. So you get 4 units as the answer here. So you add here, this should be 4. Thus the answer should be 6 meters per second. Thus the change in velocity for the object is t equal to 0 to t equal to 6 seconds is 6 meters per second. And just give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So now this is what we have seen. So the right answer here is 6 meters per second. 6 meters per second, right? Let us move on to the next question. A nuclear particle has an energy of 10 power 8 electron volt. 10 power 8 electron volt. ये क्या है? एनर्जी है, एनर्जी लिखा है 10 power 8 electron volt. अरे बीच बीच में हिंदी में ही बात करना है तो ठीक है. 10 power 8 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. ठीक है, ये इसको इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट को जूल में कन्वर्ट कर दिया हमने. Grain of sand has a mass of 32 mg. Mass of this sand is seen to be 32 milligram. Remember, m means milli and this is gram. तो इसका मतलब है ये तो 32 मल्टीप्लाइड बाई मिली का मतलब है 10⁻³ ग्राम का मतलब है 10⁻³ विच शुड बी, ये कितना है, ये क्या है टोटल के, ये तो केजीज में है, ठीक है, विच शुड बी 32 इंटू 10⁻⁻6 केजीज, बहुत कम है, हाँ? Okay, the speed, what must the speed of the grain of sand for its kinetic energy to be equal to energy of the nuclear particle? Kinetic energy of this should be equal to half mv square, should be equal to energy of the particle. Energy of the particle कितना है? So 10⁻18, 10⁻8 into 1.6 मैं ऐसे ही लिखूंगा, 1.6 into 10⁻8 minus 19 should be -11, ठीक है, और इसको सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे, हाफ मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 32 into 10⁻⁻6 into v square is equal to 1.6 into 10⁻⁻11. So क्या होगा 1.6, sorry, 1.6 ones are, or maybe 2 ones are, 2 16s are, or 1.6 ones are, 1.6 10s are 16, ठीक है, तो यहाँ से 10 है, 10 to 10⁻⁻6 into v square is equal to 10⁻⁻11. Try to it, you practice all these problems without the usage of calculators because calculators are not allowed in your exam. Okay, so make a point of this. So then this will be 10⁻⁻5 v square is equal to 10⁻⁻11, or v square is equal to 10 to the power of -11 plus 5, which should be equal to 10⁻⁻6. So our v should be equal to 10⁻⁻3. What is the unit? Meter per second. ठीक है, 10⁻⁻3 मीटर पर सेकेंड, तो इसका मतलब है आंसर होगा, सो दिस इज इक्वल टू 1 मिलीमीटर पर सेकेंड, क्योंकि 10⁻⁻3 मिलीमीटर है, सो इसके लिए आंसर होगा 1 मिलीमीटर पर सेकेंड, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच क्वांटिटी हैज द फंडामेंटल एसआई यूनिट्स ऑफ केजी मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। ध्यान रखिए, ये क्वेश्चन सिर्फ 1 मिनट का क्वेश्चन है, यू शुड नॉट स्पेंड मोर अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम हियर, ठीक है। तो अदर एनर्जी देखिए, एनर्जी का मतलब क्या है, फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट, ठीक है। सो यहाँ फोर्स के लिए क्या है, क्या आ रहा है, मास इनटू एक्सेलरेशन इनटू डिस्टेंस, ओके। सो एक्सेलरेशन का तो मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर आएगा, सो मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर तो है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ठीक है। नाउ इफ आई टेक दिस फोर्स, फोर्स को भी मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर आएगा, पर इधर ये देखिए, इधर मास है, इधर मीटर है, इधर भी मीटर है, ठीक है। सो इधर मीटर स्क्वायर तो न्यूमरेटर में आएगा, इधर तो डिनोमिनेटर में पर मीटर है, सो इसका मतलब है न्यूमरेटर को इसमें नहीं है। सो अगर ये लिखेंगे, ये ऐसे लिखेंगे ना, मीटर सेकेंड स्क्वायर, ये ऐसे लिखेंगे, okay, so definitely this is not the right one, this also cannot be the right one because it is force into displacement, इधर तो फोर्स का कोई मायने नहीं है। एंड ये मोमेंटम देखिए, मोमेंटम का मतलब क्या है, मास इनटू वेलोसिटी, इसके लिए तो केजी मीटर पर सेकंड होगा। और ये देखिए प्रेशर, प्रेशर के लिए क्या होगा, प्रेशर तो फोर्स बाय यूनिट एरिया, फोर्स बाय यूनिट एरिया में क्या है, अगर ये तीन गलत है तो ये तो करेक्ट होगा, बट व्हाट यू कैन डू इज, अगर फोर्स का लिखना है तो फोर्स के लिए हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं, दिस इज केजी मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय मीटर स्क्वायर, तो आ गया ना बंदा, केजी पर मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर, ठीक है। सो ये आंसर और ये आंसर दोनों एक ही है, सो आंसर डी इज राइट आंसर, ठीक है। A ball falls from rest in the absence of air resistance. एक certain height से एक ball, we are dropping this is the ground. The position of the ball of the is determined at 1 second intervals from the instant at which it is released. What are the distances in meters traveled by the center of the ball during each second? For the first 4 seconds, देखिए each second, एक सेकंड के बीच में कितना डिस्टेंस कवर किया है बॉल ने, which इसका मतलब है अगर 0th सेकंड में ये बॉल यहाँ है, ड्यूरिंग द फर्स्ट सेकंड इट वुड हैव ट्रैवल्ड दिस मच, ये पूछ रहा है कि ये डिस्टेंस S1 है, ठीक है, और सेकंड में ये थोड़ा ज्यादा ट्रैवल होगा, सो दिस डिस्टेंस इज व्हाट ही इज आस्किंग यू। मेनी ऑफ देम हैव गॉट कंफ्यूज्ड एंड रिटन C एज योर आंसर, ओके, लेट मी टेल यू। सो ये तो टोटल डिस्टेंस नहीं मांग रहे हैं, सी what are the distance in meters traveled by the center of the ball during each second, from the beginning of the fall नहीं है इसमें, during each second है, इसलिए हमें ये S2 निकालना है, और बाद में अगर S3 मिल रहा है तो S3 तो ये S3 है, ठीक है, ये ग्राउंड नहीं होगा अभी, तो थोड़ा और भी एक्सटेंड करूंगा तो ये S4 होगा, ठीक है। अभी तो लिखना है कि what is the values over here, so first since you are dropping, your initial velocity is 0. सो क्या करेंगे इसमें, s इक्वल टू ut प्लस हाफ gt स्क्वायर लिखेंगे, ठीक है। ut becomes 0 here, ut becomes 0, so you get only the answer half gt square, which is nothing but 5t square during during 1 second of its interval. तो मतलब क्या है, s1 के लिए हम क्या क्या निकालना है, s1 is equal to put t equal to 1 here, so you get 5 meters, s1 equal to 5 meters। देखिए सारे क्वेश्चंस में 5 meters ही है, ठीक है। और S2 निकालना है, अगर S2 निकालने के लिए क्या करना है हमें, ये टोटल डिस्टेंस निकालेंगे और उसमें ये S1 सेपरेट कर देंगे, ठीक है। नाउ S2 निकालेंगे तो यू गेट 0 प्लस हाफ G मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 2 स्क्वायर विच इज 4 ओवर हियर, विच शुड बी इक्वल टू 2G विच इज इक्वल टू 20 मीटर्स है। ये 20 मीटर्स क्या है, ये टोटल डिस्टेंस है, ओके। हम क्या करेंगे, इसको यस लिखेंगे, यस लिखेंगे। अगर S2 चाहिए तो 20 मीटर्स ये टोटल डिस्टेंस है, ये डिस्टेंस माइनस करना पड़ेगा। इस माइनस कितना करना है, -5 मीटर्स करना है, तो आंसर इज 15 मीटर्स है। कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट है, यही ऑप्शन करेक्ट है। You can take this, okay, need not look for all of them. So that's why I said most of them did not do this, so you people will look for this one, which is incorrect, okay। So now we have seen the next question also. Then an object is thrown from a cliff at an angle to the horizontal. Last question लगता है मुझे, yes, last question है इसमें, okay, is thrown from a cliff at an angle. So एक cliff है, इस क्लिफ के ऊपर से ही एक ऑब्जेक्ट को थ्रोन, ये तो ड्रॉप नहीं है, थ्रोन इट्स थ्रोन है फ्रॉम एन एंगल टू द हॉरिजॉन्टल, ये तो हॉरिजॉन्टल में भी नहीं है, ये ऐसे थ्रो करना है, ऐसे थ्रो करेगा। अगर ऐसे थ्रो करेगा तो क्या करेगा उसको, ये ग्रेविटी तो नीचे खींचेगा उसको, इसीलिए सो इट विल गो लाइक दिस एंड देन फॉल डाउन लाइक दिस, ठीक है, इट विल फॉल डाउन लाइक दिस, राइट। Then the ground below the cliff is horizontal. The three quantities are known. क्या क्या पता है हमको? The horizontal component of the initial velocity of the object. Okay, so he has given you, if this is my u over here, you already have been given with ux over here, and then the initial angle between the velocity of the object and the horizontal. So ये angle भी दे दिया है उनको, the height of the cliff h भी दे दिया है। So what are the points that must be known in order to determine the horizontal distance? अगर इस हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस को निकालना है तो इसमें क्या क्या चाहिए, दैट्स व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन। इसके लिए पहले क्या क्या करना पड़ेगा, दिस इज नॉट ए हॉरिजॉन्टल मोशन ओवर हियर, दिस इज अ projectile motion but thrown from a certain height, so therefore now what you need to do is you should write x equal to ux into t, right, x equal to ux into t, and आपको तो horizontal component of the initial velocity दे दिया है, ux तो दे दिया है, and what is t, t as we know is h is equal to half gt square है। अगर ये नीचे आ रहा है then what do we have here, sorry, h is equal to uy sin theta, अरे यार जगह नहीं इसमें, यहाँ लिखेंगे, ठीक है, h is equal to u sin theta uy into t minus half gt square है, ठीक है, ठीक है। so therefore now this is minus h हो गया। so uy क्यों आ रहा है, क्योंकि हम तो a से फेंक रहे हैं, so it goes a little bit upwards in the y direction and later on it comes down, so this should be considered। बस हमें क्या क्या चाहिए अभी, अगर uy भी दिया होता तो ये नहीं चाहिए, ये नहीं चाहिए। Since uy is not given, you definitely need to know the value of theta so that you can get the value of uy, right? You can get the value of uy. So therefore, you need ux, you need uy, you need the angle of projection. तीनों चाहिए, so the answer here is D. Okay? ये ऐसा क्वेश्चन है कि you will not be able to calculate anything, but you need to know what concepts are essential to calculate something. Okay? So fine. Thank you, friends, for watching this video until the end. And I hope you have learned much in answering these MCQs. And if you are not clear about any one of this, do ask me. You can just put me a mail, or maybe you can WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp number is already there in the front slide itself. Okay, or you can comment it on my comment section in the YouTube. So I will be happy to let you know as how to solve a particular problem. थोड़ा अगर कुछ problems थोड़ा fast है और speed में गया होता ना, then I can easily break them out. Okay, I can extend it also. But many of them say, सर 5 मिनट का क्वेश्चन के लिए आप तो 10 मिनट 15 मिनट लगा रहे। Okay, what is the use of it? I know. See, my interest is to see to it that people who score 5 or 6, they can easily get 7. That is not my interest. My interest is to see to it that people जो जो लोग कह रहे हैं ना, अरे यार फिजिक्स नहीं चाहिए हमें, ओके आई कांट रीड, वेरी डिफिकल्ट, ओके नहीं घुसता है, and so on, those who are getting a grade of 2, 1, 3 and so on, for them, okay, the real help is needed, and that is why this channel was opened. Okay, as a result of it, okay, so there are so many kids who are learning through this medium, and I feel blessed, or I can say that I feel happy about it, that I've been able to teach you people. Of course, okay, there is a always a monetary benefit behind this. Okay, कुछ भी free में नहीं मिलेगा. Okay, but only thing is, okay, this one is offered as a free will, and because of it, I had got some students apart from this who say, "Sir, I want to learn something. Okay, into more detail, I want to do much more." Then definitely they come back to me. One or two students I take per year, and I proceed with the one-on-one learning. I do not have any what do you call a coaching center or an app or anything to do with. I work in a school, and I'm happy with it. In my part time, whenever I'm free, I just continue doing this also. Okay, so enough of it. So thank you, friends, for being with me. If you really like this video, do share and subscribe to my channel for more updates. And if you need anything more beyond this, and now I'm not looking at JE mains and advanced. Okay, I got a query regarding this. Can you take students and JE advanced? Of course, I don't do it. In the banner behind, I have written as JE mains. Uh, yeah, of course, I have a few students, one or two students, not more than that. Okay, so which I do guide them, uh, but currently I'm not taking any new students. Okay, I'm happy with whatever I have because workload is too intense. So I'm just going with it. Um, Maybe in future, from the month of April, I would like to look into, but currently focusing more on preparing this content for you guys. Right? Okay. Thank you very much for being in touch with me. Bye. See you guys.